can make our life easier. So let's make it fun, clear, and practical. Let's see what exactly it means. Developing multiple methods with same name but different method signature. Okay, so let's split this and understand. So in Java, method overloading means you can have multiple methods in the same class with the same name but different parameters. So signature is the parameters that we put inside a method. So we need different method parameters or signatures, which mean either the number of arguments should be different, or the data type, or the sequence. Let's consider an example of a calculator. Say you want to add multiple numbers. Let's say you want to add two integers. So I'm creating a method called void add int a comma int b, and then I can print a plus b. Okay. Now I want to add one integer and one float. I can overload this method because we can change the data type of the arguments. So it could be int a float b or float a int b. And we can also change the sequence of arguments. If you see here, void add int a float b, and now I am overloading this method. So void add float a instead of int a and int b instead of float b. Or we can change the number of arguments. So for example, here we have two arguments, int a, int b. Now I want to add three arguments, int a, int b, int c. One thing is that the return type may be same or different. So here, if we are returning anything, let's say we are returning some value, return a plus b. Now this void would be int. So the return type may be same or different for the methods. Now let's see the rules. Method overloading applies to both static and non-static methods. Method can be overloaded in the same class, which is usually we overload the methods in the same class or a subclass. And the return type may be same or different. Okay. Now let's see the benefits. So if you see, the readability, usability, and flexibility has increased because of method overloading. Now if you want to add two integers, you can give a method name as add int, or if you want to add where the result would be in decimal, you can give it as add double, but it is not very convenient, or let's say it is not very significant. So if you know that you want to add, you're just going to give a very simple name, say add, and this add method can be written multiple times. I mean, you can overload this method add by either changing the number of parameters or the data types of the parameters or the sequence of parameters.